Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I wanted to go on another solo trip. I'm currently parked at a Target parking lot because I just got out of church. I don't know if I updated you guys on here, but I am church hunting again, and so I just visited a new one and I really like it. I just gave them a Connect card, so hopefully this church will get in contact with me and I can get connected there. I'm just gonna shift you guys over because I'm also right next to the cart thing, so hopefully that'll help block out some people. But anyhow, it was a great service. I really loved it. It was slightly overwhelming with the amount of people there, but I am proud of myself for going and for handing my Connect card. And they just generally seem like they have a great, healthy congregation full of people of all ages. And it sounds like they have a couple different Bible studies and small groups, so I'd really like to get involved in some of those. And they have a membership class starting in 2 weeks, so if they do contact me back, who knows, maybe I'll just go ahead and start membership classes there. I don't know. Yeah, it feels really good to finally find a church that I feel very comfortable in again. It's very contemporary, very my type of style with worship music, so I really enjoy that. But anyhow, now that the service is over, I wanted to go on my second solo trip of the year. I was researching places last night, just last minute, just trying to find something new. And I don't know how, but I already managed to forget the name of the state park that I want to visit. So let me check that real quick. Okay, it is called Shade State Park. It looks like a huge park full of different, I don't know what the word I'm looking for is. I guess formations in the hills. I'll insert photos, but they have like different formations and like bridge type things. And when I was researching it, that's what really drew me to it. And I was like, ooh, that looks really fun. But it is a solid 2.5 hour drive away from me. So I thought, why not just bring everything I need with me? That way I can just head straight there after church instead of having to go home and change and all that jazz. So yeah, it is a bit of a cooler day today. So I am wearing a short sleeve and some pants, but I did pack some running shorts in case it gets warm. I also brought my Chacos too in case I don't want to wear my Vans if it's like a muddy type place. And then I also brought a shirt to layer in case it gets cooler. And then a rain jacket too because there's potential of rain. I always have my umbrella in my car as well. So I'm kind of prepared for all different seasons today of whatever might happen. Next to me, I also have packed my lunch, of course, on my solo trips, even though I've only done one, but you'll find a pattern of me just packing food because it saves money. And of course I have my Kavu bag again filled with the book I'm currently reading, my planner, and my diary. So yeah, I stopped at Target because A, it's on the way, but B, I wanted to use the bathroom. And I figured while I'm here, I might as well treat myself to a road trip type snack. With all these solo trips, since they're not super planned in advance, I don't know how they're going to turn out, so stay tuned. All right, y'all, I am back in the car from Target. Just wanted to show y'all real quick what I got. So I treated myself to 2 different Annie's snacks. The first one was definitely an impulse buy. I've never tried it, but it really just caught me because of the shape. They are their gummies, and I love Annie's gummies, but I've never had their bees, bugs, and butterflies gummies, and I think they are so cute. I can't wait to try them. Flavors are strawberry, raspberry, and apple, so it should be a very good pack. Not a big apple flavored gal, but for the bees, bugs, and butterflies, today I can be. Then the next Annie's snack that I got is the Annie's Organic Cheesy Cheddar Crackers with hidden veggies. And they look like this. They look really good. I'm munching on these 2 on the way. I just put in my Google Maps. I'll insert a little photo here. It is saying that I'll get there around 3 o'clock their time. They are an hour ahead. Hoping that by the time I get there, the weather down there is different than the weather up here, and that I can be there for a solid 3 or 4 hours to just hike and explore, and I'll get some footage of everything I see there. So stay tuned for that. I'm so excited. All right, y'all, I am here. I have arrived. There was no attendant at the attendance stand. I kind of just drove down a path, and now I'm like at an access point to one of the trails. I have a restroom building behind me, so I'm hoping that there's going to be like a map of some sort so I can take a photo and I know where I'm going. Yeah, I'm so excited to see what this place is all about. There's a bunch of cars nearby me, so I feel very safe. I feel like there's a lot of people here. I drove past a lot of people on the road, and this place is open till 11 p.m. so we have lots of time to spend here. Would like to update on the snacks. I am obsessed with these crackers. They kind of taste like if you put the flavor of grilled cheese and tomato soup in the best way possible. That's what these crackers taste like. Like, they're not your typical cheese cracker, and I know it says hidden veggies, but I honestly don't mind the taste of it. I don't think they're that hidden. It just feels like it gives it more depth. Not to be like a Food Network star or something, but I feel like there's just a lot of layers with the flavors in this cracker. So really dig this one. However, on the other hand, the bees, bugs, and butterflies gummies, not really a fan, I'm not gonna lie. I don't know if they changed their recipe for their gummies or what, or maybe it's because these are flavors I've never tried before, or maybe it's because they're in a different shape. I'm really not sure, but they taste really sweet. It's kind of odd because they're Annie's, so it's supposed to be, you know, more organic or whatever, but like they almost taste like candy, I would say, unless like a fruit snack, even though in my hot take, fruit snacks are candy. But if you know what I mean, like they don't have the traditional fruit snack type vibe. So yeah, not my absolute favorite, but I'm still glad I tried it. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and hop out of the car. And you know what? I never showed y'all the fit, so I'm gonna do that real quick. I'm also gonna switch my shoes to my Chacos, and I'll just do a little fit check with y'all. This is the fit. I don't know where to put y'all, so you're in my car right now. But black shirt, my yellow pants, and my Chacos. Oh, and of course I have some jewelry on, and I think it's really cute. Okay, let's go explore. Hike's going well so far. I will say, rookie mistake to not at least look at some maps beforehand in case the attendant stations aren't attended, because you never know if there'll be maps around. So sticking to my gut instincts and just focusing on going straight paths, not taking any detours. So very confident I can get back, but take from me, make sure you have a map with you. Also would like to say that I'm glad I switched into my Chacos. It is a very hot day, and thankfully since it is a shady park, I'm not dying, but letting my feet breathe is helping with my circulation for sure. Solid solo trip tip, if you will. Don't be afraid to ask questions. If you've passed people on the path, generally people are more than willing to help you with your question. I was a little anxious, but the third person I passed, I decided I was going to ask the question no matter how nervous I was. So I'm proud of myself for doing it. The question was as simple as, how far does this path go for? And they said that they didn't know. It goes for a long way, and they just decided to turn around and head back. So probably what I'll do today is just go as far as I want and head back. If you think you're a person who has a good people radar, or a good sense of if they're trustworthy people, feel free to use it, and don't be scared to ask questions. But yeah, still walking. Very much the same scenery, but it's still very pretty out here. this part is. I think this is called the honeycomb rock right here. And it's because it's probably got so many layers, that's probably why. And it's so pretty with the water and the rocks and then all the flowers. I am in love. I love this little part of the trail so far. Favorite part besides the stairs. The stairs were pretty cool, but also a little scary. I'm starting my truck back, and wow, I can see now why they need to put benches everywhere. Because your girl's out of breath and needs a break. But it's so peaceful here. I'm so happy. Very content. It's actually so nice right here. I think I might take the time to journal now. It's a really nice, secluded spot. So. It hurts. First thing I did before I even got back into the car was change into my shorts, which I'm so thankful I packed. I thought I was overpacking, but truly I was sweating so bad in my pants. Granted, they were super cute, but it just was impractical for today. But I didn't know how the weather was going to be because the weather keeps changing like every hour what it's going to be. The Midwest is really that zone in America that just, when it's the change of seasons, it just can't commit to one. It likes to bounce back and forth. Anyone else who lives or has been to the Midwest can relate. So yeah, currently I'm in jean shorts instead of my yellow pants, and I feel so much better. My only regret is not packing another top, but that is okay. I have AC blowing on me. I got ice water right now. Yeah, that was a solid about hour and a half hike, I would say. I feel very tired, but honestly, I feel like that's how you know it was a good hike. Like, it didn't need to be a long one for me to feel like I got some physical exercise today and I moved my body around. I didn't film too much on the way back, mainly because it's just like the same clips that you'd be getting, just in reverse practically. But I did film one clip. It's about this little wood block with bristles that like cleans your shoes. I don't 100% understand the purpose, but I will insert the photo here that's above the product. I did it on my way out and on my way back, but basically you wipe your shoes on it, and I knew of them because at prior places that I've worked and that I've been to, they have them right outside of like buildings if you like work in like a nature area, so that the buildings stay clean. You can like wipe off dirt and stuff on them. But what I didn't know is that it also serves an environmental purpose as well. And we have people coming. We'll just wait for them. Sorry. They're at least in their car, so I feel less awkward about this. Don't mind me, I'm covering my face with my mug. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, apparently it also serves an environmental purpose to help prevent like cross-contamination of species or something like that, or just like invasive species that wouldn't be good for that area. I thought that was so cool. I did not know that. I'll also insert the little video clip of me using it. Not that it really needs a video, it's pretty self-explanatory, but I don't know, I just really appreciated learning that today. Like, another awesome reason to do solo trips besides seeing new places is to learn new things, and that was something new that I got to learn today, so I thought that was really cool. They have their windows rolled down, so now I just feel awkward. And they're pulling away. Thank the Lord. Okay, now I feel less awkward. Oh yeah, I think that was all I really wanted to say about that. I just thought that was a really cool part, so I wanted to make sure to include that to show y'all. Yeah, I got to hike for a solid hour and a half, mixed with some journaling, as you guys saw. There's a fly sitting on the outside of my car. He looks like he needs a break too. That's really cute. Aw. Let's see if I can get a clip for y'all. Hold on. Of course he leaves as soon as I start the video, but he was sitting right there. It was really cute. Now, that's kind of the gist right now. Just about finished my ice water. I did eat a PB&J on the road on the way here, so I'm not hungry right now, so I don't feel the need to eat my other one right now. You know what, let's put on some hand sanitizer just because my hands do feel a little bit gross. That bathroom that I changed in was absolutely horrendous, as are most bathrooms when you go to state and national parks. It's hard because it's like you can keep them as clean as you want, but also like you can't like really put smelly things in them. What in the world? I feel like there's a big bug that is either sitting on my windshield or splattered on my windshield. Let's see if I can clean it off. No, it's out of reach. Maybe it's Honey's turn to get a car wash again. But anyway, there's only so much you can do, because if you put smelly products in the bathrooms, that will attract animals and critters, which you can't have in parks, obviously, or at least you try to avoid, because they're obviously going to be around and you don't want them to come to the human areas. Speaking of which, this was a really clean park for the most part. I think I only saw one piece of trash my entire hike, so that was really impressive. You can tell that they keep the trails really clear so that you know when you're on the trail, when you're not, and they also keep them really clean of like debris and trash. That, or people are just really respectful, the ones that walk here. So that's always really good to see, because for those of you who don't know / have never been to parks or nature areas, you need to always pack out what you pack in. I really don't consider myself that strong of an environmentalist, but when you purposely go out into nature to just enjoy nature, those are the moments when you really realize how much trash we as humans tend to carry with us and tend to leave behind if we do not care. And so anytime I'm out about nature and I see trash, it really sticks out to me. Then when you're just like walking around in your normal shopping centers or cities or what have you, you might see trash on the road that might not like be as jarring, but when you're walking around in nature and you're like, how are we allowing trash to build here, you know? Just some food for thought. I will say, I think the more I learn about this beautiful world that God created for us, the more inspired I am to take care of it and preserve it and encourage other people to take care of it as well. I feel like there's a lot of negative stigma around people who care about the earth. I would say even in Christian communities, like especially like my non-camp ones, like other Christian communities that I've been in, I feel like there's a lot of negative stigma around people who care about the earth / are called environmentalists, which I think is really silly, because we as Christians obviously believe that God created the earth. So if this can be any encouragement to y'all out there, there is no shame in taking care of this beautiful place that we get to live in. And yeah, I know I said this also in my last solo trip too, but I think a lot of people that I tell that I'm going exploring / doing solo trips, and they hear that I'm just staying in my Midwestern state, kind of give me like weird comments or weird looks, because I feel like most people who get to do traveling or hiking or camping or what have you, I feel like most people in those demographics get to go to the more cooler places, whether they be in our country or abroad. And I can't stress this enough, that there is natural beauty in every state. I think we just grow accustomed to the nature that we see around us. Like I would say even on my hike today, for like the first half before I got to like all the inclines and the water part and the rock part. I would say I even kind of fell into that for a little bit, and I was like, it's just like a forest, it's just like your normal hike. And I had to take a moment and be like, Sarah, you're still in nature right now. Like, this is still a very beautiful thing, and not everyone gets to see this type of nature. But I think it's really hard when that's like the only nature that you're around. But it's good to put it into perspective, because I really believe that all nature can be appreciated. It's just a matter of reminding yourself where you are in life. And currently I am a 23-year-old who does not have funds to just travel around the world. So I want to travel what I can, what is feasible to me right now. And currently that's what this is. So yeah, sorry for this little rant slash discussion. I think since moving into my new apartment and starting my new job, although it's been great in routine, sometimes I can get stuck in my routines, and I find that I'm either at work or at home and there's like no in between. And so that's what I kind of needed today. I was even telling my roommate that like some days like there's just something that's in me that's like, you have to go explore, go see something new. You have to get out of your routine and just go. So yeah, even though I didn't see like the Grand Canyon today or something like that, I'm very happy that I got to see this today. It was so beautiful. And honestly, people on these trails were so genuinely nice. Almost every single person I passed said hi. People that I asked the question to were very polite, and people just generally respected each other's space. I really appreciated this hike. So yeah, it is just about 4 o'clock my time, 5 o'clock their time. And since it is another 2.5 hour drive, I think I'm gonna start heading back. Something I forgot to mention on this hike as well, I also don't have service for this one either. My BeReal did go off, so at some point my service did connect, but now I'm back to no service. So again, fingers crossed that we connect at some point. Stay tuned to see when I get back. I don't think I'll be doing another Target haul when I get back, but I will definitely check in with y'all at whatever point I get back, just so I can conclude the video and you guys can see that I did in fact make it home safe. As I was saying earlier in this video, I am still a bit of a rookie, so don't follow every step that I am doing, aka just impulse traveling and impulse picking places to go see. Thankfully, I am picking places that have been safe so far, but it's really important that you do research beforehand, and really important that you can download maps or see if your service can reach those areas beforehand, or at least let people know where you're headed to or share your location with someone. Because as much as I am trying to show how safe solo traveling can be and how fun it can be to experience things completely by yourself, there is still a very serious part of solo traveling, which is safety, and that is something I am still learning. And like I said earlier in my video where I was following my intuition and just sticking to the main paths, that clearly got me to and from where I was going. So clearly I am fine, but I just don't want anyone to take this as like solid advice of how to do solo traveling. This is just purely a vlog of me learning how to solo travel. So always do your research beforehand and make sure you know where you're headed. That is all I can say for now. I will catch up with you guys as soon as I get home. All right, y'all, I am back from another solo trip abroad. Not abroad. What I mean to say is I'm back from my second solo trip. I don't know why I added the word abroad, because I did not even cross state borders for this trip. But can I just say that I feel so refreshed after doing another solo trip. Every time I complete one of these trips, I just feel so at peace with myself, my current situations, and I feel productive. And it's weird because it's not like anything that like I need to do. It's definitely like a want to do. But I feel like I did something with my day, and I spent time outside of my bedroom, and like I literally always feel like on top of the clouds after I get to do some traveling like that. So overall, a 10 out of 10 trip again. There's really not much else to update y'all on, except I did go to McDonald's, whatever you want to call her. I got a McChicken and a large Coke on the way home. But yeah, I think I'm going to change to some PJs. The sun is starting to set, so I know I needed to close this video sooner than later. But yeah, I think I'm going to change to some PJs, probably watch a movie, maybe play some iPhone games, and call it a success on another day off. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Stay tuned for October. I'm planning to do Vlogtober type videos. I've never done it because when I started my YouTube channel, it was in the middle of October. So stay tuned to see how that's all gonna work out. But I'm thinking I'm not gonna post like every day. I'm thinking post like once a week, but like vlog for the whole week, you know? So there should be like 4 Vlogtober vlogs coming up. At least that's the plan. I want to like challenge myself to film consistently, edit consistently, and clear phone storage consistently. I'm trying to think if there's any other updates. I'm hoping to get this video up this week. So there might be one more video before Vlogtober starts. There might not be. We'll see. Stay tuned. But in between Vlogtober, I gotta figure out how I want to celebrate my 1-year anniversary on YouTube. Not that it's a big deal, but to me, I just want to like, I don't know, recognize the fact that I've challenged myself for a year to post on YouTube. So we'll see. I haven't quite worked the kinks out on that one because again, it is in the middle of October when I'll be filming my vlogs. But yeah, I don't think there's really anything else to report right now. I'm like sitting here trying to think of anything else, but I don't think there is. So you know what that means? It's time for a good old closeout. As always, I hope you guys enjoyed this video and I hope that you've had a good day, but if you're not, that's okay too. I will catch you guys in the next one. Bye!